Hello and welcome to Digitals in Gaming. I am Syntosis and this is episode 17 of TNP Limitless 5. Alright, I've had a little bit of an issue with the recording just now. It crashed out and decided to kill itself. So we have a ranged pump. So have a look at the ranged pumps. Not ranged, yeah, it's a pump basically. It's one of these, a ranged pump. And we've got this in the nether at the moment. And all I've done is use the flux point and a ender tank. Now the ender tanks are pretty straightforward as well. Where are they? They're up here somewhere. Let's have a look. Ender tank. There we go. Yeah, Blaze, you know. I need obsidian because I'm running out. So I figured we would do some cool stuff. So we've got our tank, which is empty. Yeah, maybe I need to pump stuff in and out of it, maybe. I don't know. We'll work that bit out in a moment. Now, there is a tank that's... do I have a tank? Oh, I do have a tank. Alright, cool. Yep, let's go grab the tank. And we're going to put that down next to it. And then we're literally just going to hit B. Get our backpack. There's our fluid. We'll get the cyclic... where's the cyclic one? There we are. And we'll see whether we can pump this stuff out. There we go. Okay, so hopefully we will go back to the nether and sort this crap out. So let's go back. Actually, I'm going to put... Yeah, I've got a couple in my backpack. So I'm going to take one of these out. I'm going to put another waystone down because I'm not going to want to keep jumping up and down and doing weird shit. So let's go over here. Let's get into the nether. Wrong way. Go the right way, that might help. Okay, so I should be able to see where I pillared up. Yep, over there, I think. And we should just be able to see... Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay. So... Alright, the game crashed just before I did that. Okay, so now I know what I need to go and do, but we're gonna be getting some stuff, so... Okay, well, at least I know where I am now. This is the problem with the game crashing, you just can't... Yeah, you just have to pick up where you left off. I mean, most of the other things were alright. I didn't do very much, I only put the range pump in the nether, and yeah, that was pretty much it. I don't know why the pump would not be there, to be honest, but let's go and grab it. We'll grab another one and, you know, we'll see what we can do. No, that's weird because I don't even have enough. So I had enough to, maybe I have made it. Let's get another bucket of water. I mean, we'll make another pump anyway, but maybe I'm looking in the wrong place where I jumped off. Possible. It is possible. Alright. We've got that. We're going to need a point because that's the one that provides energy to adjacent blocks. So we're definitely going to need a point. Alright. Let's go. We've got an ender tank? No, we haven't. So we're going to make an ender tank just in case. Like so. There we go. Okay, so just in case, we've now got all the pieces that I think are already there, but I can't see them. Couldn't see them on the map. Maybe that was because it was underneath, but I'm pretty sure I just walked off the edge and then built the platform down the bottom. So we are going to head towards the biggest amount of lava, which is here. So we're just going to go here and then walk off the edge, because I'm pretty sure it's this one that I walked off. This was the one, because it should be between two chunk boundaries. Between four. Yeah, so I'm going to... Oh well. Let's make this one again then, shall we? So I'm just going to make a little baby platform. And we're going to put it on this side. Okay, so I'm going to make a little platform. And we should now be within a chunk. So I'm going to chunk claim that. There we go. So we're in a chunk. I'm going to claim it. And we're going to be good. So what I'm now going to do is obviously get the pump. We'll chuck that one down there. We'll put the power to it. So let's put it onto the quarry network for now. That is now getting buckets of lava, which is perfect. So this should now be getting full. Is that right? Well, I mean, it's got 14, 15, 16k. So it looks like it. Okay, so that should be it, right? And then what we're going to do is, just to make sure, we're going to put one of these down and we're going to put this lava pump. And then that way I can zip between here and home. Let's get home a little bit higher, shall we? There we go. Okay. So now if we go downstairs, we should see that, there we go, the tank's full. Cool. All right, so 16 buckets in there. And then we've got the ender tank, which is 16 of 32. Perfect. Okay, that's brilliant. That's exactly what we need. So now we've got an endless supply of lava. I probably should have put it in the middle of the room, maybe. Let's go and move this thing. And we'll move it to the middle of the room. Not in the corner, like we just did. So we're just going to stick it in the middle. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. And then we're going to do a boom, boom, and then where's the cyclic wrench? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now that is cool. So now we can fill whatever we need to. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little trick with refined. So refined is pretty good. Right, so this little trick. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to do a destructor and refined even. A destructor and a creator, and we're going to basically just do that, to be honest. Right, so we want one of those, and we want one of these. And we might have to create no, there we go. Destructor and construction cores are all right. That's fine. They're in our system. So now we should be able to do one of each, right? Because that's all we need right now. We just need one of each. One and... Okay. So destructor and constructor. And, I mean, it's literally is pretty straightforward. We're going to use water, lava. So obviously lava is going to come in. Now, if you put a bucket of water over lava, it turns it into obsidian. Everybody knows that. So what we're going to do is we are literally going to feed that out. Now, I don't know actually if we might not need the constructor. Because if the fluid pipes... If the fluid pipes can pick up water, surely they can dump out. Can they? Probably not, actually. Let's see. Right, so... I don't know. Maybe we should try that before I do something else. That's a GPS data card. That's not the one I'm looking for. You know what? We're just going to import and export from here. So we need a channel that is going to take us literally in that direction. We're going to go up here. We might need some more cables, but it's not going to be a massive issue. We're going to go down another one. There we go. And then that way we can... Yeah, we're going to need some more cables probably. Right, so let's get this down here. Right, so now what I want is I want to import and I want to export, basically. So I'm going to kill this off. I'm going to grab the destructor. And we are going to put the destructor here. So, yeah, that's exactly where we're going to put it. So we're going to put it there, right? And then we're going to get the constructor and we're going to put it here. And we are going to then turn it using the appropriate tool. This one. We're going to do that one, and then we're going to go that way with this one. And we'll put another cable there. Okay. Do we need the bottom cable? Possibly not. Oh no. Yes, possibly not. Right, so we also don't need... we're going to get some deep slate for this because I've got tons of it. So we're going to do that and that. So the destructor will basically take blocks. So it will take any block that we tell it to, and we are going to give it a whitelist of obsidian. Pretty straightforward. The constructor, we are going to give liquid. Yeah, see, this is where it gets cool. So now we're going to get rid of the water. We need a bucket. Actually, we just need lava. So do I have a bucket of lava? Lava. I do have a bucket of lava, so I'm going to go and swap it. And we're going to get rid of that one and put that one in place. And then basically what I'm going to tell the system is this is going to be lava. So it's going to output lava and it's going to put that in there. Now, what I am going to do is quickly just surround this. And I'm going to place a bucket of water on top. Okay. Like so. Then that's going to filter down into that bottom one for the moment. However... we are also going to have, and if I can go and grab my importer, look at that, I've got one left, so that's perfect. We are going to also grab our lava bucket, and we're going to say, look, you need to import liquid lava. Now look, it takes the lava, puts it here, and creates obsidian, and then obsidian is now being pulled into the system at quite a decent rate, I think. Sweet. Okay, so that is cool. So now we've got our obsidian. Do we have any stone? We do have some stone, so I can fix the floor. Oh, I forgot about that. Nice. And then we need something else. We need one of these to tell it when enough is enough. So what are we going to do? We're going to go here. like so. And we are going to put this one, or we're going to put it under there. Actually, no, we're not going to put it on this one. We're going to put it around here because I want it to have a permanent connection. So it's got to have a permanent connection to the network. And sometimes there isn't a permanent connection to the network when you do it that way. So we're going to do this with the cables, and we're going to do this here. Now it's got a permanent connection, so it's not going to get turned off if this one gets turned off. And we're going to put that back there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to tell it when it gets greater than 256, because I think that's enough obsidian, then you want to emit a redstone signal, and you want to work without redstone signal. That's cool. Okay, I think that's what are we up to? 210, 211, 12. I mean, this is awesome. I was not expecting it to go that quick. I'm quite happy with that. I am quite happy with that. When that gets to 256, that will turn itself off, which shouldn't be too long, actually. That should be very shortly. While we can hear that in the background, what I've done is I've modified all of these, pulverize, osmium and other bits and pieces, and got diamond in this one, and gold, and I've basically made all of these, like we did the last time, but I've made them all into automatic ones. So now we've got stuff in the system that I can request, and I've started to expand it out, obviously, to do some other stuff, because we're going to need that. So basically I just switched it over so that we can now go into the system and request it there. I just figured that was a whole easier. There we go. Right. So we stop collecting obsidian when we use, or when we've got enough in the system. Then when it gets used, we're all good. Sweet. There you go. And now we'll build up our buffer. We should be all good. Okay, we'll probably need a bigger tank than that. What other tanks do we have? I suppose we could go fluid tanks. I've got 4 of those out of a loot bag. Dimensional storage. I kind of don't. I mean, I've got that one out of a loot bag as well. 10 buckets. Yeah, see, 10 buckets is a bit small. Well, here we are. Small hematocraft tanks, maybe. Expert portable tanks can go 64. Yeah, it'll do for now, I suppose. But yeah, so now we've got our lava and obsidian going, so we're all good there. Now I've got to remember where the... There it is. So I'm going to dig this up, and I'm going to replace it with that, because I couldn't see it. Right, so we're all good there. So now we've got lava and we've got obsidian. We've got enough power in our storage that we're good. I'm gonna go and sleep. Now we still haven't fixed the storage and the solar panel for, or the, you know, the storage for this one. But I've hit a bit of a problem in the fact that flux takes quite a lot. Like even basic takes quite a lot of crying obsidian. Okay, so that's... So if I want a Herculean, for instance, I'm missing 107. If I want a Gargantuan, I'm missing 827. I need a way of manufacturing crying obsidian. Now, that is no easy feat. I've already looked this crap up. It's not easy. Because crying obsidian is what we're using to build the flux cores. Now, I can do it a couple of ways, right? So we go to this one. I can use obsidian and a draconic bee, which I don't even know how to get a draconic bee, but, you know, fair enough. You can mana weave, but it requires a ghast tier. Or you can use an anti-protonic nuclear synthesizer, which requires antimatter, which then requires so antimatter. Then it requires polonium, which polonium is created from nuclear waste. Nuclear waste comes from obviously fissile fuel and sodium. Sodium is honey superheated or chocolate, a whole bunch of different bits and pieces to get sodium and steam. Or alternatively, you can just brine, so salt. So we can do the brine to get the sodium and the chlorine. And then obviously, we can follow it that way. But that's insane. And then we've got to go down the fissile fuel. So if we follow this back up, so we can do these, thermolytic, whatever, the things were. So sodium, we'll follow the sodium path up again. There we go. Sodium and fissile fuel. Fissile fuel is isotropic centrifuge, so uranium hexafluoride or reprocessed stuff. So if we go to this one, then we've got uranium oxide and hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid's not too bad. Uranium, though, comes from yellow cake or from uranium oxide. Uranium oxide is yellow cake, which is uranium ingots, which we do have. So, I mean, we're looking at a serious process to get that, unless we just find it in loot bags, which, is in... Oh, the thing broke. It is entirely possible. But I think, honestly, we're looking at... Yeah, we're looking at not being able to get anything sorted there very quickly. So I think what we're going to have to do is a couple of parts to these episodes, just so that we can get down to the fissile fuel and all that kind of stuff. And I think, honestly, we're looking at, at least 4, maybe 5 episodes, I think, to get into it. Now, we could get straight into it, and that's, obviously what we are going to do. But it's, yeah, I mean, it's going to be mental. It really is going to be mental, isn't it? I mean, we start at the beginning. We need sodium, right? So mechanism allows us to build these massive great things. These things, thermal evaporation controllers and chambers and all that kind of stuff, right? So if I go to app mechanism, and we're gonna put these into the system because I'm not stupid. I'm not making these by hand because I think these ones are kind of a pain. So we've got this one, which obviously then needs the advanced control circuits, which is this. Which isn't too bad, actually, as a, it's the basic one with some infused alloy around it, which is, we've already got one of those. So I don't even need to put that one in. Right, so let's have a look at this. We've got buckets. Obviously, we need to teach it how to do buckets. Because I don't want to keep putting buckets in the system. Right, so we need steel for a start, which we don't know how to make. So what do we need to do with steel? We've got steel ingots, we've got blast furnace, which is steel dust, we've got smelting. Is there an induction? There's a redstone furnace, so no, it doesn't look like there is an induction one. There's a pulverizing recipe. Pulverizing, which is steel, which is, yeah, that don't help. Okay, so enriched iron and charcoal. Enriched iron is charcoal, right, so to actually produce steel, we just need 2 metallurgic infusers with carbon, iron, and then whatever their output is goes to that. Okay, that's not too bad, to be honest, because I've got a few of those. Because I didn't know how many I needed, I just made a whole bunch. Alright, so we'll put those in there. Now, I'm going to put these together like I did the other ones. So if we go for infused, where are we? Enriched iron. We'll go for enriched iron first, right? So we'll just grab that. And we know that we need coal for that. So I'll grab that in a second. Now, where is the steel? Where is steel? Steel is over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be. 30, no. It's going to be around here somewhere. part of the bloody pack. Where is it? Ah. Okay, well, I don't know. So let's have a look at steel. Oh, we've got some steel. Right, steel ingot. There we go. Steel ingot. To make a steel ingot, we need this stuff. And we need it from here. So we'll get one of those. And again, that's carbon. So that's fine. So if we do this and have a look at our exporters, we'll grab 2 of those. We need some coal, which is fine. And then we need to go down here. So with this, I think we'll just tack it on the end. And so we'll grab underneath there because that's where the power is going to come from. So we need power cable. So energy cable, perfect. Let's chuck that under here. That should give that. Yep, there we go. Cool. Okay, so we're going to shove one there and we're going to shove one there. This one is going to do the first. So again, you know, both of these are going to be pretty much the same. So you're going to do exporting into the back, and that is going to be yellow. So we're going to shift click all of these, and we're going to put this to yellow. And then we're going to do the same for this. We're going to shift click them all. You probably could just click all of those. But I'm going to go to yellow on this one. And then we'll take the cobble out, because that should be fine. And then we should be good. Oh, no, yellow not on the top, dumbass. Blue on the top. No, red on the top. And yellow on the back. There we go. That's better. So yellow on the back and red on the top. There we go. There's the yellow. So that's cool. We'll chuck some of that in there because we've got it. Let's now get... so we need 2 crafters. We've got 1. So I'm just going to make... So these ones don't have to be anything special. They can just be the basic ones. We don't really need a lot of recipes in this. We just need 1. But yeah, so... I mean, you could do this on 1 of these, but it would be slow. So... let's get those in there, which is good. All right, so now red will come into the top, which is, yep, red will come into the top and red will come into the top there. And what we're going to do is we're also going to eject from the front. So we want the blue to be front. And we want 2 more importers. So let's go and cook up a couple of those. We'll just hit 10. Oh, 10. And just get them cooking. Those ones shouldn't take too long, I'm hoping. We'll come back for those because we don't need them right now. So the first one we're going to do is iron, and the second one we're going to do is that. So we're going to take the enriched iron from here and put it into here. Now, the one thing that we are definitely 100% going to need is a furnace. Now, this is probably not... I mean, we could go iron furnaces, maybe? Could go iron to gold to... yeah, actually, we could do that. That would be good. So we've got the gold, we've got that one. Do we have enough to go obsidian? We do. And then obsidian furnace, is there a higher one? I don't know. Let's have a look. Obsidian... oh, I've got 2 obsidian furnaces already. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that. Obsidian, to netherite. Yeah, there we go. Can we do that? Netherite furnace. There we go. Oh, we've got an upgrade block. What's this one? Soul sand and stuff. Yeah, there we go. We've got 1. Can we get another one? No. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Right, what we're going to do with this one is we are going to shove it somewhere. Probably upstairs, maybe? No. No, down here. We're going to stick it next door. Yeah, we're going to stick it there. And then we're going to upgrade it to netherite, which is even faster. And, right, so the purple is going to come in. So let's get rid of all these. There we go. Okay, so we are going to accept stuff from the back. No, we're going to accept purple from the back. We're going to eject out the front, and we're going to accept in the top. So what we need is we need that and those, and then we need the importers. So let's go grab those. There we go. Importers, and we also need some coal. Some tiny coal, actually, which is cool. I'm going to do that. And what we're going to do is, right, so we've got an importer on the front, we've got an exporter at the top, and we've got an exporter at the back. The back is purple, so that is tiny coal, which is cool. That requires a crafting card as well, and some speed upgrades. So we've got a crafting card there. We're going to need some speed upgrades. We're going to need... Let's just start with 10 of them and maybe 10 of them. Oh, missing. Okay, that's fine. Stack upgrades are easy. Come on. I mean, the crafting upgrade would be fine, but I need at least one stack upgrade. Come on. I mean, I know it's cooking, but bloody hell, this is slow. We'll come back to that. Right, so we need the crafting upgrade just so that we can make sure that we've got the tiny coal sorted. And this thing basically will accept whatever this is. So we need some iron, which is here. And then we're going to go and check on the refined. Oh, there we are. There's the stack upgrades. Can we get some speed upgrades while we're here? Can I get a couple, maybe? Yeah, there we are. Okay, so we can do a couple. That's good. Right, so here we are going to do a stack upgrade, which is good. So will that be cool? This one. Right, so on the... Right. I keep saying right, but yeah. So this one here is going to... Wow, that's using an awful lot of power. Right, so that goes into here. And then this... Why is that not getting... Is that not getting any power whatsoever? Why not? Oh, that's why. Because it's not connected. There we go. Now that should be fine. There we go. Now it's getting power. Okay, so we're going to take the enriched iron and we're going to put that in there, and we're going to get the steel dust. And then the steel dust is always going to come here as a stack upgrade, and that is always going to come into blue. Yep. And when that gets imported into the system, like so, that should then... Wow. Yeah, that will be cool. Okay, so that'll be fast enough. All right. So that's good. That's good. We need upgrades for all of these, but, you know, right now we're good. It's going to work, so that's cool. All right, let's get our artists back upstairs. Right, so we've got the steel covered. So if we go and have a look at mechanism again, so we've now got that one covered, right? I don't know what that... Oh, it's a glass pane, so that's fine. This thing, yeah, that's all good. So this should use that, and then this is just that, right? Yeah, so that is 4 of those, and that is just that, which I think I've already got here. There we go. So if I shove that up there, that should mean that I will have thermal evaporation valves. Now, don't I need fluids to be inserted and extracted? I don't know how many it is. I think I need 2 of those. So let's go and have a look. So I'm pretty sure it's 2 of those, right? Oh, I've got a thermal evaporation controller. Got one of those already. So we're definitely going to get another one of those. That should be cooking all the stuff up downstairs. And then I need at least... I'm going to get 6 of these. Steel ingots. Oh. Oh, yeah. Steel ingot. So I need to tell it to steel ingot is cooking. Steel ingot. Smelting. There we go. Right, so I need to go downstairs and see that's... Yeah, crap. Now I need another crafter. See, that's fine if I was going to keep a stock of this on hand, but I'm not. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Realistically, I mean, when we speed this up, it'll be fine, but yeah, so we'll put that in there. And then that should accept it from the top. Now, if I go and do mechanism, and we go and, oh, there we go, there's our other thermal controller. So if I now go and ask for 6 of these, that should start cooking, and then I'm just going to ask for that many of these, because, yeah. That will cook along, as you can see, quite happily. And we're making the pieces, and we're all good. Okay, so, sorted. Now, when I've got all the pieces, we'll be able to do that. Now, there is another thing that we do have to address, and that is the solar situation for mechanism, because you need these on the 4 corners, really. And then we will need the heaters and all that kind of stuff. So, I think... Honestly, I think we're doing all right at the moment. We've got mechanism sorted. We've got lava and obsidian. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till all of this is done. Next episode, I will sort that out. But anyway. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is make sure all of these bits and pieces are created. And then we will come back and put them all together. And obviously, we'll put the solar panel stuff in. I'm going to create some manually, but I'll put them into the system. Well, actually, I probably won't create them manually. I'll probably just shove them into the system. But yeah, we'll have those solar panels. I will show you quickly. So at mechanism. So I'll show you quickly before I create them just exactly what they are. I mean, because they're nothing mad. There we go. Oh, it might be. No, that's in the wrong ones, isn't it? Is it the solar neutron? No, it's the solar panels from... mechanism, because it needs power. What I might do is just shove a flux point on it. There we go. So it's just solar generators in this configuration. Solar generator, solar panel. Energy tablet is quite basic and simple. And then you go into the solar panel and it's just glass and, you know, some osmium and stuff. So it's not anything special, but yeah, that will be next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I've been Synthesis. You've been awesome. Laters.